What's up, champions? Welcome to another video. So in this video I want to talk about different entries to the handstand, because there's one thing to be holding a balanced handstand, but there's one thing to catch the balance. So when it comes to learning handstands, there are several components, but if you want to take a black and white perspective, it would be the actual balancing part and then the catching the handstand, so the entry to the handstand. So oftentimes just practicing the balancing part is not enough. So if you're always going for a kick up, you fail, a kick up, one more, you fail, one more, you fail, then one more, you catch it, and then boom, oh, you got a 20-30 second hold. So in that case, it means you need to work on your kick up specifically. So you can do that before your general handstand practice, or you can first start with some holds and then practice the kick ups. But let me show you some of the different variations of the kick ups. So for me, the most comfortable one is kind of the gymnastic way, so stepping with one leg forward, lowering down the center of mass, then kicking up, placing my hands down, and trying to catch the handstand basically. So this would be my preferable way. It's also the easiest for me. I practice this one to do on a 360-meter chimney, so that's why I feel very comfortable doing this one. But you gotta practice different variations as well. So after definitely practicing it on your dominant leg, you should also practice this one on non-dominant leg. So whether you start on the floor like this and then you kick up, or you start from the stand, both are completely okay. Oof. Just caught it, but was a successful rep. So if you're practicing the kick-ups, I wouldn't do just one kick up and then go for a 20-30 second handstand. I will do a kick up, try to catch the handstand for a second, 2 seconds, go into a good line, and then come down. Decide to go down, and you go down. And that way you should practice about 3, maybe 5 kick ups per set, depending on your current level. So if this would be my practice, I would be like, okay, let's kick up. Boom, have it, let's go down. Boom. And then how you come down can also be a different variation. So if you want to practice in the future, if you want to do something like the pike press, then already here you can practice the tuck pike press negative. You can do it fast, you can do it slow if you can, but it's a great way to combine your handstand practice with, well, that was a shitty kick up, but happens to even the best. Even though my handstands are shit compared to a professional hand balancer. But yeah, from here you can just go through the tuck, keep pushing, and do the negative. So that will also be a great way to practice that tuck pike press negative. And you can do it in different positions as well. So you can do it through the tuck, or later on also through straddle, or you can also do it in a full position. So this would be one way to practice the kick up, and then practice a different way of the negative. But then to go, then you can also try a more demanding kick up. So for me, this one is definitely the easiest, and if you're limited in shoulder flexion, this one would probably be the easiest. But something like the kicking up from a tuck position is, for me especially, if the tuck handstand sucks, if your shoulder flexion sucks, it's going to be very tricky. So this will be one that's very beneficial after you improve your success rate with the first kick up. So look like this, just going in a tuck, and then simply push from your feet, get the hips above the shoulders, keep pushing tall from the shoulders, and just continue with the legs. Here the goal is just one motion. Even if you then fail to catch a handstand, just continue pressing. Don't try to go slow, because it's going to be way more demanding. So from here, lean forward. And again, you can practice reps. So you do one rep, you catch the handstand, you're like, okay, let's go for one more. Boom. This one feels exhausting for me, but I already had a handstand push-up session today, so definitely feel a bit exhausted. So this will be one kick up that's very interesting, and then you can simply go with different variations. So with the straddle and the full as well. So let's try the full first. This is my nightmare. That's from here. Not bad. And then also the straddle variation. And these will be kind of all the basic variations of the kick up. So the straddle. Whew. All right, so these are some of the variations of the kick up. Make sure you practice your handstand, practice the balancing, whether you're on a chest to floor level at the moment so you can get your feet off the floor, then balance for 20-30 seconds, and make sure to also practice your kick-ups. And if you're a bit more advanced in the handstand, make sure to practice a variety of kick-ups, and that will really improve your entry to the handstand. Whew, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Boom. You're a champion.